going on, everybody? This is your OWL Championship Wrestling Federation
I thought we were
review.
talking about the bold and the beautiful.
Oh yeah, I forgot we changed it. We changed it. We just didn't set the name right. So yeah, we're talking about the bold and the beautiful. I'm gonna let Casey take the beautiful. I'm gonna take the bold, and then we'll go back to the and the and. Okay, so Casey, go ahead.
Okay, so the beautiful was Laurel. And she beautiful, and Abyss too. Abyss, he beautiful. So there we got there's the beautiful for you. Tell us about the bold.
The bold was the Hardys going into Tijuana to try to win some more titles. I mean, that was the bold to me, and that's what we're gonna start with. You like that segue? You like that? You like that? You like that? I need that Kirk Cousins. You like that? I need that soundbite. I need that. We gotta get some. We gotta get some sound bites. We gotta do it. Um, but let's just talk about that. I'm changing the review style again because I do it all the time. Because I mean, why do it the same way every time? Like
Same time every way. Yeah, totally.
the
Yeah.
same day, the same time every way? Why do that? Why do that though? But I enjoyed this whole thing. And like it's so over the top that it's hilarious, and that's what I like about it. Also, I think that's what you like about every Hardy's thing ever right now, is that it's so
Yeah.
over the top that it's hilarious. I love that Conan was here. I thought that was amazing. That was hilarious that Conan was there. Um, and it was cool to see Psychosis Super Crazy. It didn't really feel like, and obviously it wasn't necessarily supposed to, but it didn't really feel like a match to me. It felt like obviously it was like just the Hardy. I just wanted to see more offense from Psychosis and Super Crazy just a little bit because we haven't seen them in so long. So I was kind of excited to see more of them, and we didn't get to see enough of them in my opinion. But overall, I just really like that. I like the whole Vanguard one. I like the whole Vanguard one with the ladies, I guess. Um, that was funny. Um, and then when Conan, I can't remember who the other guy was that he was with, but Conan, he came in there. He was like, "Where'd they go?" He was like, "They just vanished." I thought that was hilarious. That was pretty funny. But I like the Hardy stuff tonight. I thought it went really well. I liked it a lot. I really enjoyed it. I just thought it was just funny. And like that's the one thing about the Hardys is like you never know what to expect, so you're always expecting. You're always looking forward to the next week. You're always looking forward to the next thing they're gonna do, the next place they're gonna be, the next whatever they're gonna, like. And that's what I like about the Hardys. Is it keeps you on your toes, and you don't know what to expect. And that's one thing we never really get in wrestling anymore is like these unpredictable moments. But Casey, thoughts on the Hardys and their, I don't know if it's their return or their whatever to Tijuana.
You know, it was.
And you gonna hate me tonight because there's gonna be a lot of stuff put together. So you gonna hate me. Just saying.
I hate you anyway. So.
I am wondering though, before you get into your point, because I don't want to interrupt you, even though I'm technically interrupting you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, are the titles that they're going for actual titles that they won? Because I know they've won some indie titles, so I didn't know if you knew any information about that. I was curious about that.
I was trying to see what the titles were because they didn't really show a good clip of them. I'm sure they probably are actual titles, but I don't know. I mean, obviously they're not the Mexican titles of the world because that is not a thing.
I think
But
it is. I think that's the titles we need to go after next.
also, I was trying to figure out what promotion they were actually at because I know it wasn't obviously it didn't look like it was AAA. It wasn't CMLL. So I was trying to figure out that too. If anyone knows, let us
It
know.
was definitely not AAA. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
That I don't know if you saw the story about how they had to blur out the referee because he was like a AAA referee or something, or a Lucha Underground referee. I don't know if you
I
saw that.
saw something about a referee having to be blurred out. But yeah. But I definitely, this was an entertaining segment. I was just upset because I wanted to see more of an actual full match, not basically heavily edited a segment
Yeah,
with some highlights of a match. I figure if you're gonna spend all this money to go to Mexico, why not at least give us a match?
yeah.
Kind of in that aspect, it felt like a waste, but it was still entertaining. I definitely, I love Conan. He's like, get all the bootleg Hardy stuff you can and start selling it right away. And I love the Hardys backstage trying to talk to the guy in Spanish, and he's like, "Guys, I speak
Yeah.
English." It's definitely good. I'm excited for next week with what they're gonna do with it. It's gonna be in the United States, which is kind of upsetting. I want it to be in another country again, but I hope they kind of keep doing this whole, going to different promotions and becoming the greatest tag team in all
They
space.
need a New Day spoof. They gotta have a New Day spoof.
Yeah,
It needs to have, like, I know they're not the champions anymore, but they need to do something with that because they've been calling them out for so long. So I just think it'd be cool. All right. Let's jump to the first match we had of the night, which was a mixed tag team match.
Oh, we jump into the first. Okay, so we go. Okay, this man can't even.
Yeah, we jumping back to this fool. Anyway, the first actual match we had of the night, the actual, not highlight match, full-fledged. Shut up. We had Moose and Mini Moose, as they call her, Brandi, going up against Crazy Steve and Rosemary with Abyss on the outside. I was excited for this match. I like seeing Brandi. In a couple of ways. I mean, I like seeing Brandi.
She is a married woman, you jerk.
That doesn't mean she's not a beautiful woman. That's not how it works. But I was excited to see her. I wanted to see what she was going to do in the ring, and kind of how she's improved. I do like that the commentary team kind of points out the fact that she's not necessarily that she's still training. I think that aids in her, attempt to wrestle. But I like Moose in this. I don't know why he wore the long sleeve warm up suit or whatever the heck he was wearing. I just thought it was kind of random. He's never worn one before, so I don't know why he would wear one now. But I kind of like it though. It was just kind of weird that he just randomly debuted it tonight. And it was funny they couldn't even get David Richards a shirt for his street fight later. We'll get to that. Yeah, I mean, I just really enjoyed it. He probably only had wool shirts, by the way. But I really enjoyed it though. I enjoyed the match. I thought it was pretty good. It kind of makes you wonder, are they going to go for a title match with Rosemary and Brandi? Because I think that's more the focus than Moose is. So I'm kind of curious to see if they're going to go, because Rosemary right now doesn't necessarily have a real rival to go after. So I wonder, is that going to be the next rival for her? But I mean, I definitely enjoyed it though. I thought it was good. They would have like a little backstage segment where Moose was like, "If you need me, I got you." I still wonder if this is gonna cause like some jealousy from Cody and bring him back. I don't know, but I'm still curious about that. But Casey, thoughts on Moose and Mini Moose? That's what I'm going with it. Going up against the Decay.
Oh boy.
And Mini Moose though.
Yeah, that Mini Moose though. This just it still felt really weird. More so with Moose and Mini Moose.
They don't really work well together, I don't think. Like they feel awkward.
Yeah, and again, I love Moose, but I feel like if you're trying to do this whole, team her with somebody, from the roster, I would have teamed her with somebody who has more experience than Moose. I mean, yes, Moose was in Ring of Honor. He's been wrestling for a while, but he himself is to an extent still kind of green. I feel like. So it's weird that you would put those two together. It's kind of in a way like the blind leading the blind a little bit. But it definitely is entertaining. I hope they're not necessarily going for Brandi versus Rosemary for the title anyway, just because, again, Brandi is so new. I don't think it would be good for her to go for a title this soon, just because, especially with the internet fans are going to be like, oh, she can't wrestle, she doesn't deserve the top, blah blah blah, and that's just something she doesn't necessarily need right now, this early in her career, you know. Um, but I definitely hope this does lead to something with maybe a Cody return, or possibly Bullet Club coming to Impact. I know Bullet Club is starting to debut in even more promotions now. I think it would be cool to have them kind of come to Impact, even if it's just like Cody and maybe one other member. It doesn't have to be the full Bullet Club, but at least to have that Bullet Club feel. I think that would definitely help Impact maybe get more fans to come watch it, because I feel like Bullet Club is one of those things where if you have Bullet Club on your roster or at your show, fans are just gonna try to see it anyway, just because it's Bullet Club. So that would be definitely a cool thing. I like I said, I don't really know what they're doing with Moose and Brandi. They need to give her a different partner, I feel like.
All right. Let's jump into the next thing we had, which is the segment with Davey Richards and Eddie Edwards, which I really liked. I like, Eddie Edwards coming out, obviously, that would make a lot of sense. Surprised it didn't start the show, but I'm glad it didn't start the show, because I think starting the show off with a match just changed it up for me. And I like that. I like that there was some sort of change, because I feel like it's funny. We always complain about Raw for doing the long, elongated, terribly long opening promos, and TNA does the same thing sometimes. It's not that they're too long. It's just that they still do a promo to start the show. So I was glad that they did a match instead. But this promo was good. I liked it. I like Eddie Edwards calling out his former partner, wanting an explanation. But I like that Angelina Love was the one that answered it, because I think that's just heel move on top of heel move. Right there. I like that a lot, because number one, it's like you're hiding behind your girlfriend, blah blah blah. But two, it's kind of like you want to see Davey get beat up, kind of Angelina too, but more so Davey. You want to see Davey get beat up, so it's kind of like they're making you wait, and I think that's smart. It got really volatile, and basically it turned into what was going to be a street fight in the main event. We'll talk about that here in a little bit. I was going to put it together, but it's the main event, so I want to wait. Definitely enjoyed it though. I thought it was a good segment. I like this feud already. I was surprised they started out with a street fight though. I don't know if you were that surprised, but I get it. It's volatile already, but it was just surprising that they started with a street fight and then give this man a shirt. Like, this man had a shirt on before. Like, it's what don't make sense to me. I don't know how you feel about this, but I feel like if you're in a street fight, why are you gonna go to a street fight with your shirt off? There's some dangerous things you can get in the streets, man. I'm just saying. Not that I know anything about the streets. I know I talk like I'm an expert or something. I'm not. But he had a shirt on right here in the segment. So anyway, thoughts on the Eddie Edwards Davey Richards segment, the feud in general, I guess you could say.
This man don't need a shirt. He hard. He ain't SAWFT. He ain't soft. He just anyway. I definitely already love the Wolves split and Davey Richards heel turn. It's definitely a good thing that they're doing. And I think this could be definitely an awesome feud. It's already built up to be an awesome feud. I kind of, you touched on this a little bit with the street fight, but I feel like this is just being a little bit rushed, too quickly, with, the anything goes street fight. And then also just with Josh Matthews, he said something to the effect of, this has to end tonight. And I was like, bruh, the feud just started though.
But why though? But why though?
No, you don't need to end it already. I didn't have a problem with with the street fight. It felt like they were trying to push it too fast. They need to keep, building it up. but I'm definitely into it. I like where they're going with it. I loved Angelina coming out, instead of Davey. I definitely, I feel like they definitely picked the right, member to turn heel with Davey turning heel. I don't think it would have worked as well with Eddie. But I also like the, Davey saying when he did finally come out, saying, who picked who when we started this team. I lifted you up from nothing. I made the Wolves Nation. I definitely like that. So.
All right. Let's talk about the Bachelor Party and I guess the setup of the Bachelorette Party. I guess I don't know. Was I the only one just cracking up during this? I think I was. I might have been. I liked it.
Are they promoting drugs and alcohol? Bruh.
I mean, well, Stone Cold promoted alcohol, so.
But not drugs.
Well, I mean, that was a lot of things they was promoting in this.
There's a line that I think that you need. There's a.
I enjoyed this. I thought the Bachelor Party was pretty funny. I think Braxton did a good job of selling the fact that he didn't want to be there, trying to get out. I don't know if maybe I just haven't been paying attention as much as I should be. I still don't understand why he can't get out. Not of the Bachelor Party, just in general. I don't know why. I mean, I get it, like it's a bully tactic, but like it's not like Maria is like the queen of Braxton Sutter's division or something, which the X division, I guess, technically. But like, I just think it's weird. Like, why can't he get out of this again? But anyway, I thought it's pretty funny though. I think all the little like party stunts they did. The guy freaking fell over on the druggy guy. I don't know his name. I don't fan. I thought it was hilarious that Stifler was there. I think it was even funnier that Stifler was there and he was a referee in one of the matches. I think that was. I mean, obviously they don't have but a handful of referees anyway, like two. But still, like I thought that was funny. I thought that was really funny that he was at the little bachelor party, but he was also a referee tonight. And then to the bachelorette setup thingy thing. Stop it. Just stop it. I don't like it because for that one little second, those like what 2 or 3 weeks, it felt like Allie was progressing. She was breaking out of this whole like I'm Allie. She was breaking out of this, and now she's just back in it. Just not only in it, but she's trapped in it. Like she can't get out. And I don't like that because there was so much progression right there. They were doing a good job with it, and then nope. And I don't know. I just don't like that. I just think it's kind of stupid. Because I'm not saying this whole thing should be over, but like Allie being vulnerable and not able to do anything should be over to me, in my opinion. But Casey, thoughts on the Bachelor and Bachelor words, the Bachelor and Bachelorette Party?
Well, words are very useful. They they communicate. But oh god, I was waiting for this to be just done. This was terrible. And I love how Braxton comes to the Bachelor Party and he's like, I don't know anybody here, and I'm like, bruh, Stifler, a referee for the company you work for. Like everyone there works for the same company you work for, and you see them on a weekly basis.
Was there anybody else besides Stifler I was supposed to know?
The one guy is I forgot what I think he's like a agent. I forgot his name.
I thought you said he was Asian. I was like, bruh.
This man. Yeah, I think all those guys were either agents or referees or something. But I was like, come on. At least if you're gonna like pull off like I don't know anybody here, have people that we don't No. Bruh.
You knew like 2 people. Like you knew Stifler and the agent guy. That was it. How you just gonna assume they all work there?
Because we see them weekly in backstage segments. Like, bruh. But yeah, I mean, you even see them on house shows. I'm just saying. If you go to an
What house
Impact,
shows you watch?
when you go to a house show, the Impact house.
When the last time you went to an Impact house show? Don't you say 2012? When the last time you went to a house show, though, I need to know.
Impact house show was
because I don't think they have those anymore. I don't think
they do, just not as often as. It was
the last time you went though.
It was the day Macho Man died.
Bruh.
Anyway, but yeah. Also with kind of the Alley thing and the Braxton thing, I just like I get what they're kind of going with. You know, Braxton wants to help Alley, but if he quits this whole thing, then Allie's gonna get fired, and
oh, that's the reason. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, it's dumb. Like she can't get hired by somebody else. I'm just saying, like she can get a job. Like I mean,
Is that Casey Mama? Casey Mama! Heard the door.
No,
Heard it.
That's
Casey Mama! Hey, Casey Mama! I heard the door. I heard it.
That was Amy Mama.
It wasn't. Casey Mama! Casey Mama! Talk to me. Casey's sister?
Ain't nobody gonna talk to you.
Darn it. All right. Are you ready to move on though?
Yeah. I was ready before that segment started.
Well, we got Jesse Goddard's going up against Kingston. This was a match. Oh no. I mean, I didn't think the match was that bad. I thought it was weird that Kingston came out alone. Just haven't seen it before, so I thought it was weird. And Jesse Goddard is back. Hey guys, what's up? I asked about him last week, and they brought him back for me. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's an okay match. I guess they're setting up Jesse Goddard to have the DCC's number. So is Goddard feuding with the DCC randomly, or is Goddard gonna feud with the DCC with people they've attacked, or what's going on here? I need to know, because Jesse Goddard ain't been on TV in a while, and he just randomly just happened to have the DCC's number. How he do that though? He the new member. I get it. They break up the bromance so he could be the new member. I get it. Casey, thoughts on Jesse Goddard versus Kingston? Casey Mama! Casey Mama! Heard it again. Casey Mama!
And anyway,
did she say hey?
My dog all tangled up outside. It'll be fine. She'll be fine. I'm a real good dog owner. I am. She a big girl. She'll be fine. But this match was first of all, Josh Matthews saying all the things that Jesse has been doing in 2017. I'm like, bro, we haven't even seen him.
Well, at least he didn't say anything on the ring though. Like the first statement, he was like, Jesse's been everywhere in 2017. I was like, not in TNA.
He ain't been on TV. And this just ended weird. Like, I was waiting for an attack from the rest of the DCC. Nothing happened. And I'm like, bruh, what? I don't know. I don't know.
All right. Let's jump into Effective Life with Tyrus, your new host. I like this. It kind of aired the grievances between Eli Drake and Tyrus, so I liked it. I think allowing Tyrus to talk more has been a good thing. Like, obviously he's not Eli Drake, but I don't know if we saw like this side of his personality before, just kind of being big Tyrus, blah blah, big, like we didn't see this side of his personality in my opinion. But I did like this though. I like this segment. I like that Eli Drake finally talked. I don't know, like I don't know how hype anyone else was, but I was real hype. I was real hype. I was all up in it. He didn't say that this is not an insult. That's just a fact of life, though, which is an issue. Considering he insulted him. Did he say it?
He said it later in a backstage.
That's too late. He already insulted the man. But he insulted him, but it was true, though. He insulted him, but it was true. So, but yeah, I enjoyed this though, and I like how Tyrus got him around the neck, and got him on the neck, and he said, "We gonna fight." I like that. I thought that was good. That was good segment. And Eli Drake said some words backstage about, "You don't touch me, bruh. You don't touch this neck, bruh." But what I don't know, like the only thing that really got me about the backstage thing with or I guess kind of parking lot thing with Eli Drake was when he said. He told the cameraman to like scram or whatever, and the cameraman kept looking. Eli Drake looks back, and the cameraman just takes off. I thought that was hilarious. That freaking had me cracking up. I thought that was so freaking funny. But Casey, thoughts on Eli Drake, who's got his voice back, I guess technically now, and Tyrus. I'm excited.
I just. With the whole kind of feud still going on with EC3, I won't be surprised if we see Tyrus working for EC3 again.
No.
No. Won't happen.
No. This man need to stand on his own. He can do it.
It's probably going to happen.
I believe in the Tyrus. I can say it because it's not football. I believe in the Tyrus.
It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
Darn
it.
Yeah. Why?
Oh no.
All right, so let's move. No. No.
Yeah.
And also, he never explained the arm injury, by the way. He said, "I'll explain later." Nope. Didn't at all. Didn't at all. Let's jump into the next thing. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. Was it Lashley promo? I think it was. I think Lashley promo was next.
Yeah.
Let's talk about your boy Lashley. Lashley came out, still not used to the new music yet. Just can't get used to it. It just won't happen. But Lashley came out and he cut a promo, the basic Lashley promo, where he wins the title and gloats about it. That's what I got from it.
Yeah,
that's what he did.
Pretty much.
And then he received a surprising guest, I guess you could say. I don't remember the man's name right offhand. That's how you know I didn't know who this man was.
How you not know Josh Barnett?
Josh Barnett. I heard the name before, but I didn't remember him like that.
The man,
I didn't know him like that though. I knew his face. I didn't know his name. Is that bad?
The man been in UFC.
I know that.
Been in pro wrestling. The man he was one of the commentators for New Japan Pro. Oh wait, no, you don't watch New Japan no more.
I do, but that's him. What?
Yeah, that's him.
That's him.
Yeah, that's him.
Like I know his voice. I didn't know that was him. What? I didn't know it was the same guy. What?
Yeah.
Hold up now. Nah, they playing. Nah, that ain't him.
It's him.
I didn't realize that. That's pretty freaking cool. Wow, I didn't know that. Anyway, wow. I don't know. I was kind of excited about this because,
Yeah,
like,
now
for
you're
some
excited
reason,
about this.
now I'm excited. No, I mean, but I was excited about this. I didn't like Josh Barnett, like as a UFC fighter. I don't know that man. I'll be honest. I don't. It's just a thing I don't know. I don't watch enough UFC to know him. But I mean, but I know Kevin Gastelum. He good fella. He good at what he do. He good dude. But it's because I watched the Ultimate Fighter that one time. But
that one time.
yeah, I mean, that one time. It was good season. Uriah Hall was on it. I don't know where he at now. He struggling. But anyway, yeah. I mean, I was excited just because it's kind of like the big, badass guys going at it. I was like, yeah, let's do it. Because I can still get excited for stuff like this, like unlike everyone else. I still get excited for 3,000 tons of humanity. That didn't sound. That was not the right thing. Not 3,000 tons. 3 tons or whatever. Shut
wow,
up.
that's a lot.
But I wasn't like I still get excited for stuff like this. So I was really excited about it. I want to see how it's gonna play out. I don't see Josh Barnett winning. I just don't. It's just gonna be a resume builder for Lashley, but I'm excited though. I want to see how it goes. I want to see how it goes. I think it could be really good. Casey, thoughts on? I did not realize. Wow, I am shocked.
Oh man. I was definitely excited for Josh Barnett's debut. I saw some highlights from a couple weeks ago in his debut match. Obviously, TNA is or Impact is pre-recorded, so you see stuff. I'm definitely excited to see him challenge for the title. I don't necessarily think he'll win, but I think it'll be a good match. It'll be an interesting match with them having similar backgrounds.
But they can't wrestle. They can't wrestle. They too big.
But
They can't wrestle.
but Josh, he can wrestle. He
He
done
can't. He too big
he
to
done
be
been
right.
wrestling. He done been wrestling in Japan.
No, he can't. He can't wrestle. He too big.
He be wrestling in Japan.
I mean, I'm just saying. This how the fans are. He too big. He from the USA. He can't wrestle.
But I'm definitely excited. I haven't seen any of his matches from Japan yet, but I'm excited.
Shame on you.
You haven't either.
Shut up.
You didn't even know who this man was.
I knew the man. No, I did. I know it all. I was like, who this kid?
I definitely could think it could be interesting. I'm excited. Maybe King Mo gonna come.
He probably still He probably still listening to the active roster. Forever on the active roster.
I'm excited for his in-ring debut.
All right. Let's get to the main event. All right. Well, real quick, let's announce Laurel and Braxton's wedding next week.
Oh God.
And stuff. That'll be something. I think Taz is gonna join the Aces and Eights on this one. I think. I think someone's gonna join the DCC. Like they're gonna have Madison Rain join the DCC. That's what's gonna happen. Pope go join the DCC. But yeah. Eddie Edwards versus Davey Richards in street fight. I was excited. I like street fights. I like street fights where they actually come out in street clothes. That's like a nuancy thing that I love that like they don't do enough. I don't think. I think TNA does a pretty good fair amount, but like a lot of times they're just in their regular normal wrestling clothes. Except for Davey didn't have a shirt. Come on now, give that man a shirt. But yeah, I mean I enjoyed the street fight. I thought it was good. It was very aggressive, which was nice. And I like that. Still like the Angelina announced them. I think it just kind of continues to drive home that annoying factor that oh my god, shut up factor. That. I don't think anyone actually technically won this match. I think it ended in a no contest because they lowballed the ref. I think it was Earl, right? Earl was the ref, so he was down for at least 3 years. He'll be down at least till next week. Um, but yeah, I mean, I definitely enjoyed it as a match, and I like that it ended in no contest too because it allows Davey Richards to stand tall still, but technically he didn't win. He just kind of got the psychological edge with once again bringing out Eddie Edwards' wife, Alicia. Why her name Alicia though?
Alicia.
Why ain't it Alicia? Alicia? Why? Like, why ain't it? That's what it was. She got it changed because Alicia 5. She just knew she couldn't. She couldn't stack up.
Alicia Edwards.
Alicia. But this was definitely a good match. I like that they kind of incorporated his wife again. Like, I don't think it's going to be something they're going to do every week, but I think when they do it, it kind of really drives home the fact that hey guys, I'm a heel, guys. Hey, how you doing?
So it's going to be Eddie Edwards and Alicia versus Cody Rhodes and Brandi. It's going to be.
It's happening. But yeah, I enjoyed this though. I enjoyed this. I'm really excited to see what they're gonna do with this. Like, I would love to see Davey Richards get a world title run. I don't know if he will, but I would love to see it. Because I honestly, and I don't know how you feel about this, but you probably feel the same way I feel about this. I would have been happy to see this feud over the title, because that's the main. It's not the source of this feud.
Yeah,
the championship. The fact that Eddie went, he left the Wolves and he left his partner while his knee was destroyed, and and went for the world title. Like, isn't that the main basis of this feud? So I feel like they should, they should do something with that because stuff and things. But yeah, I liked it. I thought it was good. I liked the match. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the ending. And it's still, technically it's still 0-0, technically. But Casey, thoughts on the main event, street fight of the evening?
Yeah. Just kind of going back a little bit to last week, I definitely think they should have had Davey maybe help Eddie win the title and then attack him after the match.
Yeah.
And then you could have built up, and it would have made a little bit more sense. You didn't care about me while you were going after the title. I deserve that title more than you do, whatever.
So I'm going to take the title and be the king of the cruiserweight. Oh, wait.
It's not every division is the cruiserweight.
I thought the king.
No, I ain't even said the word king.
I heard it in my mind. It was there.
But definitely a very aggressive match. I loved the intensity between the two. The only thing I didn't like, and I don't think if you realize this, but this match technically never ended because it was no disqualifications.
It's still going on. Axelmania is running. Oh.
You can kick Earl in the ding ding all you want. The match can't end, and another ref didn't come out. So like,
Earl was down for at least 3 years. Stifler was drunk.
Like
that was it. That's all the refs they had. Brian, I don't know what Brian was.
Brian was mad because he wasn't invited to the Bachelor Party. But yeah, I was like for the fans that are paying attention, like, bruh, this match, it didn't end.
I mean, technically, there's Alicia. Goodness, Alicia Fox. Does Angelina Love count as ref? Does she count?
No,
she counted it. She did count the pin.
No, she didn't have the license. She didn't have the shirt.
Or she didn't have the ref's hand. Because I mean, it works like that.
I would have actually loved to have seen them do that. I think that why hasn't anyone ever done that?
What you're a liar because it's happened.
No, it hasn't.
It has. It's happened.
No.
I can't remember the exact vote. I know what's happened though.
If it was the Man Scout, I agree, but it doesn't.
Honor. It wasn't the Man Scout. It was in mainstream wrestling. It was in like WWE or something. It's happened. Look it up. Google it. Do it. It happened. I know it's happened before. Darn it. I'm
Well,
right.
they should have done it.
Should have done did it. I'm trying to think of when it happened. I know it's happened. It has happened before.
I don't think it has.
It has happened. But anyway, that was your TNA Impact Wrestling Owl Federation review of anthems. You know, it was an interesting show. There were some things that did not make sense at all. Like the Jesse, he's back, baby.
He's back.
That was there. Minnie Moose was there. But that's pretty much it. I guess we'll see you guys for the next review. Be sure to watch the weekly WWE review, which is it just happened. It just happened like yesterday. So be sure to watch that. We talked about all the different things that happened in WWE, like the Festival of Friendship.
It was
update. It was. But anyway, we'll see you guys later. 6-pack coming up sometime soon, like tomorrow-ish, roundabout way. But we'll see you guys later. Be sure to hit that subscribe button for us. Follow us at ICW_podcast at the bottom of the screen. I don't know if you can see it. It might be too small. It might have to squint a little bit. Turn your head to the side. You'll get it. ICW_podcast. Give us a like. Share the video with your friends because if they like TNA, then you like TNA. It's probably supposed to go the other way. But still, same thing. Means the same. If you hated the video, if you just like, number one, why are you still here? But if you hated the video, you got that one person in the corner over there you hate. Send it to them, and they'll be like, huh, I might like this. I might like this video here. He hated it, so you should try it. It's a good idea. But we'll see you guys later. We hope you guys enjoyed. This is the Instant Classic Wrestling Podcast. Almost forgot how to end my own video. The only podcast that is always, and I mean always, an Instant Classic, and that was your TNA Impact Wrestling review.